Maltego makes people smarter. Maltego Reconnaissance software. It is capable of grabbing a significant amount of information in a single swoop of the domain. The focus of Maltego is analyzing real-world relationships between information that is publicly accessible on the internet. We have the free version on our laptops right now. Maltego includes footprinting the internet infrastructure as well as gathering information about the organization who owns it. And the special thing about Maltego is they find relationships, and they give you several different graph views to put all of this information in. Maltego focuses on people, names, email addresses, groups of people, organizations, websites, and then obviously it's got the domain, DNS, IPs, and between all that, it helps find the relationship between all that. You can think of Maltego as like the inspiration for a network major. It really helps show a lot of the relationships in the network. There are different versions of Maltego. We have Maltego CE, the free version with the 12 scans on our PCs now. They do have the classic version and the XL version, and basically what you're going to get with those, they are quite a bit more expensive, and you get a wider range of search options. You get more graphing options. But as far as the database and stuff like that, you are having access to the same amount of stuff, right? And like I said, you have access to the same data library that the paid versions do. So when I do a scan in Maltego for dsu.edu, this is just one of the many views that I get. And you can really start to break down the network in different kinds of areas. You see all these colored dots here, they represent different, IPs or emails or a DNS address. It just helps you really visualize the network in a different way. The map colors will show you different IPs, DNS records, websites, emails. They have helpful grids and colors to make it really easy to visualize the network. Here you have options to search for files, phones, tweets, Facebook activity, websites, and emails on the sidebar. You are able to connect to the cell blocks that the domain owns, along with specific IPs on the network. And you can see here it's just another view of all the things that dsu.edu owns and the websites that is branched off of there. You have different zones in Maltego based on what type of signal the device is getting off. Some things have a moving signal or a non-moving signal. Is it going to be related to malware? Is it related to a person? Does it have GPS capabilities? You can just do different stuff from there. And like, for example, here I found out through a simple IP search that the IP here is hosted in Pierce, South Dakota, or is at least run through Pierce, South Dakota. So you can just do different things there. And lastly, I just want to cover that there's many different views with this product, and you really need to find the one that works for you. When I first did the scan, there was so much information thrown at me, and you just need to take some time, go through it. There are different guides online that can help you, and also there are 3 different scans with the Maltego. I guess there's more than 3 different scans, but the 3 most popular scans are phase 1, 2, and 3, and they each find a little bit more information than the last. I chose to do the second variation just to stay on the more passive side of things. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.